Hi, my name is Kira Witham, and I'm with the ACHS Stinger. My today's topic is about senioritis. The topic of senioritis usually brings thoughts of, ditching, not wanting to do any kind of homework, basically just not caring about school anymore. So I went out into our school and community to find out what is senioritis.
What is senioritis? Boy, well, it's been, I think, typically identified as usually second semester seniors who would rather be pretty much anywhere else other than high school. And so it can result in poor attendance, not wanting to do any kind of homework or study for tests, and just a general kind of, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm done.
I guess senioritis would be kind of a lack of motivation towards the end of your senior year. I think it's a cultural thing.
It's a very real thing. I experience it every day in the morning. It's a struggle getting to school every day.
So senioritis, I would say, is you want to live your life, but you can't. You want to live, you want to do things, but this is the ball and chain. This is, yeah, that's the best way I could describe it. Is it's definitely it holds you back. It holds you back.
It's killing me. Like, it killed me. Like, it's not even killing me. I am deceased. I am like a zombie that's kind of like meandering around the school, and I'm somehow passing my classes. I don't really know.
I think it's not so much a lack of motivation. It's just after college apps are sent in, after that's all taken care of, we have more time on our hands, and we can shift that balance away from academics, and we can start doing the things that we used to do before. Like for me, I work out a lot, and I drink a lot of coffee, so I don't know, going out and doing things like having coffee or going out and going to the gym instead of spending hours on homework. I don't know. It's just kind of a shifting of things that are important.
If you provide a great school environment and reasons why kids need to be here, whether it's accountability or just fun activities, then they'll come. But at the same time, I think senioritis is kind of independent of that, where we could offer the greatest programs, but there's something about seniors where they just think they need to do this. I don't know.
I feel like freshmen take school more seriously than seniors do. Like me. Seniors are just like, I'm almost done, I want to be done. And then freshmen are like, I have to do everything or else I'm going to fail.
Senioritis is different for everyone. According to nacacnet.org, symptoms include laziness, a lack of studying, repeated absences, and a generally dismissive attitude. The only cure? Graduation.
It's not in my DSM, which is the Diagnostical Statistical Manual for Mental Disorders. It's not in there. But I do notice that a lot of seniors suffer from this malady. But I think it can take two different tacks. One certainly is what I described, where they just don't want to be at school anymore. They want to move on with their life. But there's another version of it that I've seen where they're getting close to graduate from high school and they're not really ready. They don't want the responsibility of entering society, of being responsible for, room and board and life. Is that adolescence has been extended, and you see a lot of students who graduate from high school who aren't able to get an apartment or get a job that they can take care of themselves. And so young people are living longer with their parents. So I think even though it's not in my psychology manual, senioritis can have kind of some depression and anxiety-related issues along with it. Absolutely, yeah.
As of this year, I'm pretty sure I have had a couple actual anxiety attacks. Not all because of class, but mostly because of just stuff going on senior year and trying to figure out college and everything.
I want to be out of here so that I can start making my own choices and really start to move forward, but at the same time, I'm also anxious because I don't know exactly where that's going to take me. And while being here is irritating and repetitive at times. It's also it's sort of a safety net, I would say. It's you don't have to worry. The choices you make aren't going to have too much bearing yet, so you have room for mistakes still. But you just like once you're actually an adult, every choice that you make is going to take you down a different road, and you don't know where that might lead. So.
The College Board, an organization dedicated to helping primarily high school students, provides a tip list for seniors dealing with senioritis. We had some seniors read from these tips. Here are some of their reactions.
Okay, so one of them is maintaining a challenging course load, and that definitely works. I know there are some classes I cannot slack off in, and I do all my work. But that's another thing about senioritis for me personally. It's not necessarily that I don't like doing the work. I love sitting down and like studying and everything, but it's coming to school is the hard part because spending the time in the classes where I feel like I could get more done at home, that's one thing that doesn't really help senioritis, I guess, because I still enjoy taking challenging classes.
No. A challenging course load. So the whole thing with senioritis is you're sick of it. That's the point. Why, if you're already sick of it, why challenge yourself your senior year when you just want to get through it?
The next one is enjoy the senior experience responsibly. No, so, I mean, this one does kind of work, enjoying football games and attending all the festivities.
Commit to an internship, I can read, or career-focused job. I have a job. That doesn't mean I want to go to school.
Jobs are nice because you learn responsibility, and you can maybe figure out where you want to go in life. But that's not going to help with your senioritis because if you're already working this much, taking that to working this much and having this much time to do it, that doesn't work. Calendar of activities and deadlines, I think that's smart. That's the one tip that I like. I know I forget stuff a lot, so having a calendar I think really helps me remember, oh, I've got to do this at this time, or I have a deadline for this. And yeah, I think that would help me a lot.
And then avoid obsessing over the admissions process. This is such a big deal. Whatever happens, and you'll get into where you're supposed to be. It'll all generally work itself out, and that's kind of my attitude towards things. So I don't really obsess over it, and I think that really helps. It takes a weight off, but in addition to that, I don't necessarily think it helps with senioritis. I think it's more of so many people are stressing about the application process and about all of this, and coming to school and hearing about, oh, where'd you get in, or oh, where are you going next year, what are you doing? It tends to add to the stress. So advice for future seniors: enjoy yourself. This year is stressful, it's hectic, you're making a lot of big decisions. Don't read too much into it. Just get your work done, do what you need to do, but keep on enjoying yourself. It's an exciting time, and I've had a lot of fun this year, and I've made some great friends. Relationships grow stronger. Get involved, do as much as you can, because you're gonna miss this time. And go to school. You don't have to go every day. Ditch every once in a while. Mental health days are important. It's good. Just keep on going.
Just because it's your senior year, don't try and do all these classes to help get into college, because then you're going to be overworked. Just do your regular amount and just do whatever feels comfortable, and make sure to hang out with your friends like after school and stuff. Like, hang out with them as much as you can.
Oh man, know what you're doing by now, because if you're planning to go to a regular JC straight out of high school, I would say don't worry too much about honors or AP. Just personally, that's the route that I'm taking, and I'm not worrying too much about taking hard classes. But if also the flip side of that coin is if you know you're going to a 4-year university or whatever it might be, I would worry a little bit more about grades, honors, AP, stuff like that, because that's when it's going to matter. So just know your path, at least a general idea, and focus your senior year around that. That would be my advice.
There you have it, senioritis, a stressor that captures many second semester high school seniors. Is it inevitable? Depends on the person. I'm Kara Worth, and with the ACHS Stinger. Thanks for watching.
Those things are scripted. I have nothing. Support this child. That's all good.
525,600 minutes. 525,000 moments, oh dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year?